Basically, you want to blend in.
Larry Pasusic lives in Washington, and this is the only way he can meet up with his family.
It's maddening, actually.
When they cross this ditch on the Canada-U.S. border and picnic in this park, something they did for the first time last month.
So many tears and the biggest, squeeziest hugs of all time.
Today, the federal government made it official. The border will remain closed for yet another month.
That's another month of frustration. I mean, I'm missing being with my family. I'm missing coming to Canada.
But the Prime Minister promises options are on the way, at least for fully vaccinated Canucks returning home.
That's something that we will have in place in the coming weeks so that people can have a few more options if they're fully vaccinated this summer.
Not what tourist towns on this side of the border wanted to hear. This time of year, the streets of Niagara Falls usually packed. Today, practically a ghost town. Americans account for 50% of the tourism dollars here.
Upwards of 14 million people come here every year. 40,000 people count on tourism in Niagara Falls to put food on the table, to pay their rent, to pay their mortgage.
A frustration felt on both sides of the border. On Twitter, this New York congressman calling the decision well, you know. But in White Rock, support for the decision from beachside business owners heavily reliant on U.S. bucks.
It is affecting the business, but safety comes first.
Definitely, I agree. That's good for everybody, for now.
And so for now, these BC businesses will have to rely on local tourism. And the Pasusic clan will have to settle for picnics by the border ditch.
We have FaceTimed, but not very often. And it is nothing like giving somebody a hug.
So, Katie, we can see Washington State just over your shoulder. And what hope is there for Larry and his family in the coming weeks?
Yeah, Larry and his family are actually still in the park behind me. They're watching for Monday, at least the Canadian members of his family are. The federal government signaling today that it's going to release more details around what travel fully vaccinated Canadians can partake in and how the ArriveCan app might be used to sort of expedite border crossings. We heard from the Prime Minister today saying, maybe using the app to upload digital vaccination records. It's just a stopgap until the federal government really wrestles with what it's going to do around vaccination passports and also around when it's finally going to fully open the border. Ian?
Katie Nicholson on the border just south of Vancouver. Thank you.